Ever since the motion pictures were invented, we're all familiar with thousands of films in every language and genre. Okay, motion pictures are such a powerful medium that they have seeped deep into our collective consciousness. Oscar awards have been given to the best films. Before we reveal our Oscar dads, let's take a look at all the best pictures for Oscars.
And the Oscar goes to Clint Eastwood for Unforgiven.
Well, Charlie Chaplin film The Kid, made in 1921, should have won an Oscar. But the Oscar awards began in 1927. How? But then again, there's many films that were not awarded.
I ever had a suit made on purpose.
Here are the top 10 films that should have won an Oscar but never did. Sixth Sense, a fantastic film by M. Night Shyamalan. Should have gotten at least one Oscar. It was very nicely scripted. The film jolted the audience with a shocking twist.
Side, like you're falling down real fast. You ever feel the prickly things on the back of your neck?
Yes.
I see dead people walking around like regular people. It's them. They get mad. It gets cold.
How often do you see them?
All the time. They're everywhere. What if they don't want help?
I don't think that's the way it works.
How do you know for sure?
Is anyone there?
Look out!
Even though Bedtime for Bonzo is considered a B movie, it had a very good psychological idea behind it.
Starring Ronald Reagan, Diana Lynn, and Bonzo, that amazing chimp. It started as an experiment, but now should they? Especially not a baby like Bonzo. Are you mystified, bewildered, and puzzled? You needn't be. He discovered he couldn't be a papa without a mama. So he hired a housekeeper, and then the fun began.
It's a monkey.
Well, sure it's a monkey.
Why didn't you tell me?
I did.
It's the funniest film idea since Francis. Bedtime for Bonzo, the comedy hit of the year.
Blue Lagoon was considered a titillating skin flick, or you might call it exploitation film.
And two young children are cast adrift. Fortune washes them ashore on a fertile isle. But fate deserts them, and they are left utterly alone. The years passed, but no ship ever did. Yet the boy and the girl grew strong and tall and beautiful, raising themselves on instinct and the bounty of their lost paradise. But this was no Eden.
Richard!
Em! Em, where are you?
There were mysteries at work here, disturbing and compelling. The one mystery lay on the forbidden side of the island. Dark, sinister, killing. Within this girl, now woman, this boy, now man, the mystery of desire. Blue Lagoon.
This kiddie dinosaur stuff used bad and cheap special effects like Godzilla-like, but the story was very good though.
When dinosaurs ruled the earth. This is the time, the very beginning, before man was master, when the moon wrenched a place for itself in the heavens. And the color of a woman's hair decided who should be sacrificed. Tame any man. Who could even train man's deadliest enemy.
Necro!
This is the time of unimaginable dangers. Danger from above, danger from below, danger from every living thing in this primitive world.
The original first Jungle Book with Sabu is still as good as it gets.
No more fantastic, no more imaginative, no more adventurous story ever flowed from the pen of the immortal Kipling than The Jungle Book. Even today, the wise men of India tell the story of Mowgli, reared by wolves.
Little boy!
I think this boy is Masua's little baby, which was stolen that day we built the wall.
Months passed, and Mowgli the wolf boy, boy of the jungles, began to learn the ways of man.
Tonight, when the moon rises. Who is man that I should care for his ways? I am Mowgli of the jungle, back in the night. Now that I have my tooth, who shall stay me when I strike?
Mowgli! Mowgli, come back! I'm afraid!
See the fabulous lost city of the Indian jungle, the forbidden pit of golden treasure. The wolf boy's fight against the jungle killers, the curse of the ruby scepter, and the mighty spectacle of an entire jungle aflame.
Wow, finally someone had an idea to make a real film about teenage romance.
Happened in Paris. Something shocking, something shattering, something magical. It started small, but it got out of control. It's just a little romance.
He's looking at you, kid.
But it's everything.
I met a boy.
Fantastique!
Are you in love?
Fabulous!
Yeah.
Formidable! There is an old Venetian legend which says that if two lovers kiss in a gondola under the Bridge of Sighs at sunset, they will love each other forever.
A little romance. It's a boy.
We're different. I'm glad.
A girl.
I want the 3 horses with the best chance of winning each of the 8 races at Longchamp tomorrow.
A race. A chase. A stranger.
Do you wish to confess, my daughter?
Now brings you a motion picture about the greatest adventure of all. Finding and fighting for the love of your life. Laurence Olivier, Arthur Hill, Sally Kellerman, Diane Lane, and Thelonious Bernard.
Bingo!
A little romance is everything.
The best Tarzan film of all, except the one with the border egg. Anyway, Legend of Greystoke had a very tragic ending. It was a tear-jerker. I remember I had to use 3 hankies to wipe my tears away. But it was worth the film.
In 1886, following a shipwreck off the west coast of Africa, an infant child became part of a family of apes who raised and protected him. As he grew, he learned the laws of the jungle and eventually claimed the title Lord of the Apes.
You have another family when you have never seen.
My son has returned from Africa.
I don't think that you've fully grasped what he really is.
He is the Earl of Greystoke.
He is what the jungle has made him.
Brings the authentic Tarzan legend to the screen. Greystoke, the legend of Tarzan, Lord of the Apes. Greystoke, the legend of Tarzan, Lord of the Apes. A story which captures at last the savage nobility and noble savagery of man's nature.
Half of me is the Earl of Greystoke. The other half is wild.
At first, the critics panned the Nightmare on Elm Street as a really bad B-movie, but the whole world loved to get scared.
Nightmare on Elm Street. The kids of Elm Street don't know it yet, but something is coming to get them.
There's something out there, isn't there?
We just see cuts happen.
What did that, Lieutenant?
I don't know.
Tina! What has the coroner got to say?
No one knows where it came from or who it will visit next.
Nancy? There's something wrong with you. You're imagining things.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Do you believe in the boogeyman?
No.
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
No! She's the only one who can stop it. If she fails,
I'm your boyfriend now, Nancy.
no one will survive. From Wes Craven, director of The Hills Have Eyes and Last House on the Left, a new masterpiece in fantasy terror.
And talk about drama, acting, action, and filmmaking. Leon the Professional. This film can't get better than this. My favorite.
Tuesday. You can't stop what you can't see.
This guy came from the outside. He was a pro. He was fast.
Leon was the master.
Somebody's coming up. Somebody's serious.
He never missed a hit.
Officers.
3 kids here. One of them is missing. Find her.
With someone to finally believe in.
Change ain't good. Remember that, Leon.
I will. They're about to come face to face with the cop who's crossed the line.
Bring me everyone. What do you mean, everyone? Bring me everyone.
Finally, number 1 on the list, Freaks. Nobody seems to have heard about it, or they think it's something about the freak, but don't get freaked. This is a very gentle love story with a good heart. A film that was far ahead of its time when it was released. It's still far ahead of its time, even now. Here is a film that it's very hard to explain in words about what it is.
We told you we had living, breathing monstrosities. They did not ask to be brought into the world, but into the world they came.
She's the most beautiful big woman I have ever seen. How you talk? I should be jealous pretty soon. Don't be silly.
You must come to see me sometime, and we'll have a little wine together.
Well, that Cleopatra woman, I'm telling you. You think because she's so beautiful and I'm just a man? To me, you're a man. But to her, you're only something to laugh at.
But do not miss this film. It should have gotten the Oscars, really. So, do you agree with our list? Is there any other film that you think that might have missed Oscar award? Please make a comment below and subscribe. Thank you very much. By the way, here is an honorable mention